Hello everyone, this video is to address the topic, should parliamentarians be allowed to defect to other parties and keep their seats? I wish to state that in most democratic parliamentary systems, the formation of any stable government must enjoy the confidence of its parliament. To achieve this, we need party coherence with parliamentary majority being established. However, in today's global political landscape, where many democratic parliaments are facing crises with no clear majority in their parliamentary system, be it from the rise of many smaller parties, polarization and populism, decline in trust in traditional parties, influences of technology and social media, as well as fragmented electoral systems, anti-hopping law is becoming more relevant. Why? Because of the needs to maintain political stability, ensure accountability, and protect the integrity of electoral mandates. So far, there are 12 countries that have introduced anti-hopping laws into their constitutions to prevent elected representatives after being elected from switching political parties. The latest was Malaysia in 2022. In addressing the questions for this topic, I wish to defend that parliamentarians belonging to a political party should not be allowed to defect to other parties and keep their seats after an election. Why? Firstly, it will protect voters' mandate. This will ensure consistency of electoral outcomes. Voters choose their candidates based on party affiliation and political platforms. When elected representatives jump parties, they are betraying the trust of those who voted for them. Their positions no longer reflect the views or policies of the political party that the electorate have supported them. Secondly, by disallowing these parliamentarians from defecting, it will prevent opportunistic behavior, such as financial and or personal gains that come in the form of ministerial or government positions, political advantage, or offer of bribes. This can be seen as a form of corruption that has plagued many democratic countries with minority governments. Another aspect of anti-defection law is that it can reduce political instability. Elected members cannot destabilize government, coalitions, and legislative bodies with too frequent shift in the balance of power. This can reduce disruption in governance and policy too. Disruptions tend to make it harder to enact laws or maintain coherent policy. Fourthly, elected representatives need to be held accountable for their promises and manifesto made during their campaigns, typically in the context of the party that they have represented. Defections allow politicians to evade consequences of failing to live up to their campaign commitments, as they can change alliances without facing the voters again. Another aspect to consider is that it is very costly to the people to have many elections, including by-elections. Finally, political parties are central to parliamentary democratic system, offering voters a clear choice based on policy platform. Parliamentarians should be loyal to their party they represent and the platform on which they are elected. The general consensus is that there are advantages in supporting anti-defection law, especially in today's political climate. I believe anti-hopping law is relevant because it helps to ensure that politicians remain accountable to their voters, prevents destabilization of government system, and encourages political loyalty and coherence, all of which are essentials for the health of democratic institutions. In Malaysia's case, the country is about to face its first test case in the courts on the newly enacted anti-hopping law. 6 parliamentarians from an opposition party had defied their party's stance by supporting the ruling government of the day. However, they have neither defected nor resigned and continue to remain in their party. The big question mark here is anti-hopping law applicable in their case? Perhaps the story shall continue again. I hope you enjoy watching this presentation and thank you.